Alright, just a quick update on ADHD and all that jazz. Been prescribed some medication for ADHD, which is this one. Boom. 2 boxes of this. It's, excuse the pronunciation, no idea what it is, how you pronounce and all that jazz, but it's methyl nidate hydrochloride, however you say that. Sounds pretty dodgy, to be fair. This one's 5 milligrams, 30 tablets in each box. So yeah, 5 milligrams. This is my first ever prescription for ADHD medication. And yeah, I just got these now. So it took a while to get this prescription because so far with my experience in the UK regarding NHS, ADHD, like the whole process of getting assessed, well, the process of leading up to getting assessed takes years. It's taken me about 5 years to actually get assessed since I first sort of started seeing the GP. But and then there's the whole assessment process, this, that and the other. It's a whole process. It's almost like drip, 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 drip. And I am going to go into my experience of what I went through leading up to the ADHD assessment, how many sessions I had, what I needed to do to get assessed, and all the other aspects to do with it, leading up to this point where I've been prescribed these to try, 5 milligram, and I've got them now. So that took a while leading up to that as well. So I will do a backstory leading up to it one day. I am going to talk about ADHD, neurodiversity, autism, dyslexia, dyscalculia, however you say that, dyspraxia, and everything to do with it, because I am interested in those subjects. I am neurodivergent myself. And so it's interesting, and I just wanted to update that I got these tablets, in which I have been reluctant to want to take medication. In general, I'm reluctant to take any medication at all, but I might experiment a little bit on myself, and I might start taking these just to see what they do, if anything, how I feel, any different at all, because I want to do a bit of a diary sort of update on my whole process for ADHD and anything else for that matter. I've got dyslexia. I've been diagnosed as a child with dyslexia from a very young age. I might talk about that a bit more. I was diagnosed with dyspraxia as an adult, and now again with ADHD. I haven't been diagnosed with autism, although I haven't been assessed for autism, because it wasn't on my radar as much as it was on my radar, but it wasn't on my radar until I started the process for ADHD. And because I already started that, I hadn't actually done anything I haven't done any process for autism, even though I do think and feel like I am autistic, and even the psychologists and other people think I've got autism too. I will talk about what they said regarding all of that, and when they diagnosed me, what they said when I got the diagnosis for ADHD. And here I am with some medication, which a massive part of me doesn't want to take medication for ADHD at all. Now thinking back, I have struggled with ADHD my entire life, and everything's starting to make sense to how I function, how I cope with day to day, or even not cope. School and like other sort of situations to do with socializing and just everyday like stuff, which I find interesting. I do find it quite fascinating. I think I am going to try these for a certain period of time to see if anything changes. I will update on those changes, positive or negative, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to know unless I try and find out. Even though I am reluctant to taking these and any other medication for that matter, I am, and I've got my reasons behind that, which I might go into, I might not, I'll see. As we go along, I probably will a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a little bit like scared about taking medication. If you take these, maybe you can let me know what your experiences are on these, or any other medication for that matter, if you want. Obviously everybody's different, so medication or whatever it is can affect people differently. Everybody is individuals, so everybody, medication or whatever it is can affect people differently depending on who they are, the symptoms that they have, and side effects and stuff like that. Because if I experience any like shitty side effects, I will not be taking them anymore. So that's something I'll look out for. I'll try not to overthink it. But yeah, it's a new sort of, let's say, journey for me, like discovery. I don't know anything about ADHD medication, so I'm learning as I go. Coming to this decision, like basically the psychiatrist kind of decided this for me to start off with, because I've got no fucking idea what to take, the differences between this and the other medications that are available at the moment. And also people choose not to take it at all, which I haven't decided which way. I might try it and see whether I want to take it or continue taking it, or try a different dose, or try a different type of medication. I do feel like I'm putting myself under like a self-experiment to a certain extent, because medication is kind of like that, and sometimes it can be a placebo effect. I'm very aware about stuff like that, and because I'm so aware about that, it can affect like how I feel about taking it as well. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll give it a go for a bit and see what happens. And that's my update on ADHD medication. So if I haven't started it yet, when I start it, I'll do more updates. I might start it on the weekend, we'll see. But this one, you take it twice a day, so yeah, it should be interesting. And that's that for now.